Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, audio's being a little finicky again. Hold on. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I guess that's better. Still being a little finicky, but you know we'll have to make do with it. I think it's the headset. I'm gonna have to get a new headset. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, aka Storm, and we are back for some more of Fallout 3. Yay! We're gonna try to make some progress today with both the main story and getting a few other objectives down. We're also gonna try to get a major damage boost to our shish kebab, which has been our primary weapon. So, and if we can finish the quest for Arafu, we'll also get really make it an even better shish kebab than the one we currently have. But let's go ahead and get started. So, last time we talked to Dr. Lee, and we also started the replicated man. We're not going to do that just yet. Eventually, we'll complete that quest, and we will probably today go and work on clearing out the Jefferson Memorial. Let's go ahead and get swapped over to our armor again. Combat helmet, lucky shades, and Talon combat armor. We should probably go into the market and make sure we're fully repaired up before we head out.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, who's the weapons merchant again? Is it you?
No, you don't care. Keep it short.
Let's see. Go back and offload some guns.
You're kidding, right? Flak and shrapnel's in the market. I'm a shrapnel, you idiot.
Is there anywhere I can see?
Let's have a look at it.
Everything is pretty much as good as it's gonna get. We can fix up the sexy sleeper a little bit, but
Come back soon. We always got a lot of ammo in stock.
I wonder how true that is. I'll have to look at that at some point. Okay, let's pop over to Megaton and just make sure we're fully capped out. I don't trust shrapnel to be better than Moira. We could also use the rested bonus, so.
It's good.
Let's see. Sleep for 11 hours.
See you alive and well, madam. Well.
Hey Joe, welcome to the stream. How are you today?
So intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king? Or priest? Or some sort of scaly community center? There's only... You got...
Yeah, we can fix stuff better than what it currently is. So go ahead and push that up by 12 caps. That up by... Sure, why not? Rip her up by 1 damage for 11 caps. By 1 damage by 4 caps. It's not really worth it. Not really worth it. Not really worth it. Okay.
Try not...
Alright. We're fully repaired. our weapons are ready. We're going to around here-ish in this general area. So we're going to jump to Arafu and go from there. Okay, so we want to go that way. Question is, can I jump down into the water from up here? I guess we're about ready to find out. Yes is the answer. What on earth was that? Did a red scorpion just fall from the sky? I'm not going to complain, I need that red scorpion poison gland for something later. Okay, let's test this new Ripper on a Mirelurk. Okay, it's not very good. I miss! We're gonna have to fall back and heal in just a second, probably. Thank you for not missing on a 95% chance. Yep, we're gonna need to fall back and heal. I'll be back.
Hey, friend.
Nice, nice.
It appears you've been wounded. Madam, may I suggest you seek medical attention as soon as possible?
I should be well rested. I just slept in my own bed. I am well rested. It reset the bonus, so. Unfortunately, this kind of sets us back a little bit. Every time we have to have like consecutive battles like that, it proceeds, you know, it keeps us from progressing because I have to go back and heal and have to fix my armor so that way I'm not using subpar armor. I can't say I completely miss the repair mechanic. Because I don't.
Come.
At least not how aggressive it was in Fallout 3. Fallout New Vegas' repair mechanic was a lot less aggressive, because like I said, there's plenty of items for you to repair your items with, and there's repair kits that you can make. Also, there's more levels, so it's easier to cap your repair skill. Okay, so last time we killed 2 Mirelurks and a bloatfly. So what will we kill this time is the question. I don't know. I much prefer the damage threshold from Fallout New Vegas to the damage resistance in Fallout 3. Because it's a lot harder to get a decent damage resistance than it is to get a decent damage threshold. But honestly, if I have to pick like if I could pick any of the systems from Fallout, or not from Fallout, but from any of the Bethesda games to employ, I would want Skyrim's system where there's a armor cap, where you reach the armor cap and you receive the maximum amount of damage reduction. I think that's the best system, honestly. It gives you some wiggle room with what you can wear and stuff. When, you know, in Fallout 3, you know, you kind of like have to wear power armor eventually in order to get the maximum damage resistance. Like, you know, in Skyrim, like, you know, you can boost leather armor. Like, it's hard, and you're gonna need to do potions and probably do some restoration loop. But you'll be able to make leather armor that's strong enough to reach armor cap, and then you won't have to you could just wear leather armor the entire game if you want. And honestly, you could do that at low level as well. I don't recommend it. It's hard. It's easier to do steel armor, because steel, iron and leather armor don't benefit from. Oh, that's Roosevelt Academy. That's not where I'm supposed to be. Okay, maybe it's a little bit past Roosevelt Academy. What are we facing over here? What's the enemy type? Because you know there's going to be enemies. There has to be. Super mutants. Just one super mutant. Nope, more than one super mutant. 2 super mutants at least. Okay, let me take care of the one up here first. Yeah, you tagged me. It's fine.
There you are!
Oh, he's got a nail board. He's screwed. No use in wasting. That is what the power of the Ripper is. Yep, just let the fire deal with you. How much is the stem pack healing me? 72 hit points. How many hit points do I have? 380. Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I do have a 9 in endurance. How's the audio, Joe? Because it was being a little finicky when I first started earlier. I think that's... I think that might be where I'm headed right there. That's the Faded Pomp Estates. A Rad Scorpion, okay. Mr. Gutsy taking care of a Rad Scorpion. You know what? I'm not gonna get involved in that if I don't have to. Set you on fire, now you lost your head.
Damn it! Please.
You were smacking me with a lead pipe. Like, you don't get to say, I'm just playing around. Who's shooting me with a rifle? found it! Okay, now we just have to find the sealed cistern.
Water. Please. I need water. Thank God. Water. I'm out. You got to give me some water or I'm done for. You just saved my life. I won't forget it.
I wish it was purified, I'm sorry. I need to make sure I collect my daily purified water from Wadsworth. Okay, so what we're looking for is we're looking for the sealed cistern, which is around here somewhere. That's where the bobblehead is. Drop a quick save. Here, I'll pull it up on my... Try to... Okay, outside, a single ramp leads to the broadcast station. Station house. Oh. Okay, now it says it's inside the broadcast station, so... That's just free money. That's a dart. I need darts. Maybe not. Okay, this place is a dead end. Oh, I see where it is. Okay. Right here. Sealed cistern. Okay. Look at that. Rad-X. Caliber rounds, a lunchbox, a stealth boy, stim pack, which I'm actually going to, I'll keep that because it'll make up for the one I use. I could have given him these purified water, and boom, explosives increased by 10 points. That'll make grenades and mines I decide to use in the future more potent, but it'll also get me 10 points closer to getting the pyromaniac perk. Okay. Well, that side mission is complete, so let's go and heal up.
It appears you've been wounded. Madam, may I suggest you seek medical attention as soon as possible?
Wadsworth, we've been over this before. It's nothing that a quick power nap won't fix. I put a lot of stocks by power naps. I do wish I could put it so I could see people's replies on screen the way I do with the PS5. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's an option for that. Doesn't say.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king? Or priests? Or... There's only... You got
trips are getting expensive.
Sure. Good hunting.
Alright, now we're gonna have to go clear out the Jefferson Memorial. And of course I haven't discovered the Jefferson Memorial yet because I couldn't get close enough to discover it last time. That's okay, we just come back to Rivet City. Just do a hip hop down here. And there's the Jefferson Memorial. Now sometimes you can find a caravan that's going this direction, and they'll help you clear out the super mutants, but it doesn't look like I'm lucky enough to get that today. So we're going to clear out the super mutants the old-fashioned way with a fire sword. Hopefully we don't run into too many super mutant masters. We are level 11. Yeah, level 11. Actually, we're getting pretty close to level 12, which is when I'll get the Pyromaniac perk. So not to put 15 points into explosives, but you know. I gotta take this one out. This one's going to be a problem. And so sometimes it really feels like they shouldn't be able to hit you, and they hit you. I think I'm gonna have to go and heal up and stuff after I take out the ones from the outside. There's quite a few down here. Alright, I'm gonna switch weapons, so I'm not using up too much of this. The damage on the super sledge is way lower than the shish kebab and I disarmed him. That is one of the benefits of doing a melee build. You can very easily disarm your opponents. Okay, now have I unlocked the Jefferson Memorial? Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and jump back to Megaton and get back in shape before we go inside the memorial. Because taking out the enemies on the outside took quite a bit out of us.
You know, I think I found...
Sheesh. I killed one enemy with the Ripper, and it cost me that many caps. Of course, my combat armor was so badly damaged that it, like...
What do you...
Honestly, it might be cheaper to buy a second set of combat armor and carry it with me to repair on my own. No, honestly not. Okay, here I have some hunting rifles. And the ammo to go with it.
Good hunting. Remember,
Yeah, I know we're going slow, but slow and steady. Right? Problem is, like I said, this game is not the most friendly. And it's that way by design. Like, this game is supposed to, you're supposed to feel like you're outclassed every fight. Because you're some random kid who walked out of a vault, picked up a gun, and started shooting things. You're not a trained soldier. You're not like a, you know, a professional. In fact, that's, I mean, in Fallout 4, it's understandable. If you're playing the male character, he was trained as a soldier. He's an expert marksman, you know, trained in American, you know, military tactics. It doesn't make sense that the female character, who was a lawyer, picks up a gun and starts, you know, being just as efficient as her husband, but, you know. There has to be some suspense of disbelief, I guess, but it makes sense that the Fallout 3 character struggles with combat. What do we got here? A brute, okay. I missed! Okay.
No more game. Time to die!
Ouch.
I'll wear your bones!
And the Ripper's almost completely broken at this point. How's the sledgehammer? Not bad, actually. We'll use that for a bit. Project Purity Journals. How do I get up there? You know, I don't even want to imagine how much that Ripper is going to be to repair. It'd probably be cheaper to buy a new Ripper. No, I just went in a big circle. Okay, hold on. Okay, what exactly am I doing? I seem to have forgotten what I'm supposed to do here. Listen to Dad's personal journal entry 10. Okay.
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of Braun's that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. It's so close, but that's the
No more games!
Time
Time to die!
Eternity, almost theirs. Let's see if Braun has the missing puzzle piece.
Whoops, that's not where I want to go. Okay, there we go. I think that's this place cleaned out for the time being. Alright, let's go and get rested up, get our gear fixed, and then we're headed off to find Dad at Vault 112. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Look, sometimes if you stab somebody just right, they fall to pieces. It's like, have you ever, you've never seen Power Rangers, have you?
It appears you've been wounded, madam. May I suggest you seek... medical attention as soon as possible?
Well, in Power Rangers, there's these enemies called putties. They're like the basic enemies that the Power Rangers fight. And when they punch the putties in the center of their chest, the putties fall apart. So, like, you hit them like in the square in the center of their chest, and they just snap. They fall into separate pieces and then dissolve. It's a similar concept.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? There's only... Unless it's a...
$90 caps to fix the Ripper. Yeah, let's do it.
What do you need?
Well, we made back the money, so... It's only 73. I might be able to pair it up higher with that. That's fine. Do you have any darts for sale? You do. You have one dart for sale.
Good hunting. Come back soon.
If you're wondering why I'm collecting darts, Joe, there's a weapon called the dart gun. And the dart gun was incredibly powerful. It's a reason why it's never been in another Fallout game since. Basically, if you hit an enemy with the dart gun, you would cripple both of their legs instantly. And a crippled enemy can't... There's a lot of things a crippled enemy cannot do. And it's especially useful for things like feral ghoul or for ghouls and death claws and mirelurks, like things that have like a charge attack that rely on their legs. Like you hit them with a dart and suddenly they're a lot less threatening. Oh, and also that would be really nice to have darts. I'm just outside the range I can use that. But why didn't somebody tell me the bear was still around? It's like, oh, it's a bear. It's another bear, too. Oh, God. See, this is why... This is why, like, you don't actually want to dump your charisma. Like, I did this to myself because I wanted to max my, strength and my endurance and my intelligence, but you actually want to have a charisma of 5 so you can take the Wasteland Whisperer perk, which turns wildlife like Yaogwai and mole rats and dogs into friends. It doesn't, work on death claws or rad scorpions or, anything like that, but a lot of the basic day-to-day enemies that you find early in the game and like things like the Yaogwai, they're just not threats anymore. Why did I just do that? Alright, welcome to Red Rocket Garage. If I can find the entrance. Up, here we go. Alright, Smith Casey's garage. I don't remember there are enemies inside, but we're gonna switch over to the combat knife, so I'm not using up my my shish kebab. Ooh, a quantum. Take that. What does that put? How many? I wonder how many quantums that puts us up to now. We got one in our inventory, and we got some in the fridge at home. I got to put it with it when we get home. So. And another quantum. Ooh, that's good because we're trying to get to 30 quantum so we can get the Nuka-Cola challenge. Ooh, it's a baby. Hold on. I have a thing for you guys. Are there more mole rats? Sensor module. That would be good to get to trade to the Brotherhood of Steel, or not the Brotherhood of Steel, the Outcast. Gun cabinet. Chinese pistol and some 10mm ammo. 10mm and some more 10mm ammo. Sorry, Rufus. Okay, good. I'm gonna go use that bed upstairs to heal myself. Welcome to Vault 112. Vault to our control pod. Close the door behind us. Or try to close the door behind us. Doesn't pay to leave the door open for just anybody to walk in.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault Tech issued Vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, I am authorized to distribute a new one. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger. A Tranquility Lounger is available. Please be seated.
Look at this. They're all frozen in there, unable to age, unable to do anything but sit in the pods. This is the one that we're about to get into. Looking for a very Pacific. Is this the one? Maybe. I'm looking for the one that has our dad in it. This one's awesome. Yeah, it's a broken pod. Yeah, I think that other one with the man with the beard in it was supposed to be Dad's. Okay, you can see who's inside them. Nussbaum, Foster, unoccupied. Simpson, Peterson, unknown. This is our character's father right here, right in the pod next to the one we're a little over. But we found Dad. Woo! Now we have to actually get him out. It's occupied. Okay, well, let's try using the computer. Display resident status. Respiratory rate 19 minutes. Warning: possible program corruption. Unable to verify resident ID. Please consult the supervisor. Elevated. Well, we'll have to go in after him, it looks like. That's the broken one. Here we go. Oh, no, that's not the one.
Hello,
Alright, always, always, always drop a hard save before you go into the Tranquility Lounger, because this thing is liable to crash. Game is about as stable as a meth addict in a drug factory. Scientific pursuits. Oh, look, I'm a little kid again. Da 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 da.
Hey there, sport. Beautiful day, isn't it? Say, you should go talk to Betty. She's waiting for you over on the playground. Have fun, sport.
Hi there, I'm Timmy. Wanna play?
Have you seen
Your
my
dad?
dad?
Nope, I haven't. Did he get lost? It's okay, I guess. I don't really have nobody to play with, except for Betty. And she's kind of, well, she's mean. Bye-bye.
So this must be Betty. Oh, look, there's a dog, and the dog's name is Doc. He seems happy to see us. Good doggy. This must be Betty. Hello, Betty.
Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
And you are?
I'm Betty. I live here on Tranquility Lane. Want to play a game?
See. The
We're
hell's
going
going
to play
on here?
a game now, silly. That's what's going on.
Let's see. No thing. I'm looking for my father. Have
Gee,
you seen him?
I don't know. What's he like?
Let's see. He's a scientist. He's looking for Dr. Braun.
That's your daddy? Oh, we're going to have so much fun. This is going to be the best game ever.
Let's see. A game? Okay, I
I
guess.
knew you would. It's a really simple game. All you have to do is make Timmy Nussbaum cry.
Timmy Nussbaum. That's it? I can do that. What? That's crazy. What kind
It'll
of game
be
is
funny.
this?
Come on, you'll see. Make him cry, and then come back here, and we'll talk some more.
Okay, so you can play Betty's game, or you can not play Betty's game. And I'll show you what I mean. Now, yeah, there's this whole sequence where you can talk to people and you can, like, do the different things that Betty has you do, but they're just absolutely cruel. Let me see if I can find the right place. So, while I would love to show off all the things that Betty wants us to do and make Tammy dance with his dad. Dance with your dad, Timmy, dance with your dad. God, Miniature Nerd has really messed me up on that. Okay, so if you don't want to play Braun's game, so you come into this house, activate the broken radio, activate the pitcher, activate the gnome, pitcher again, cinder block, gnome again, and last but not least, the bottle. Auxiliary command terminal. Alright, we need to talk about this before I do this. And we're going to read the entries so you can understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, because it's going to seem incredibly cruel what I'm about to do. But honestly, it's the lesser of two evils. So let's read the terminal entries so you'll understand what I'm about to do. Toucan Lagoon. I finally come to the realization that the Toucan Lagoon simulation has run its course. I'm tired of the beating sun and ceaseless pounding of the lagoon's waves upon the shore. I no longer take pleasure in watching Simpson wither away from scurvy or hearing Nussbaum screams as he's devoured by Mako Shark. I am quite simply bored. It's time to reset the simulation once again. I haven't been skiing in ages. Salem's Chalet. Yesterday, Dither slipped on the chalet's icy stairs, went airborne, and managed to impale herself on the wrought iron fence. It was spectacular, completely and utterly random. Is there anything more sublime than bold crimson on fresh fallen snow? Shalom, okay. It was almost enough to make me reconsider a change of scenery, but not quite. 23 years is long enough vacation in the Swiss Alps. I long for something more domestic. Tranquility Lane. I have surprised myself. I find Tranquility Lane comforting. Although distinctly American, it somehow reminds me of Cronarch, the town of my childhood. There's a beautiful irony with this particular simulation as well. The residents here are naturally at home, naturally safe. When I toy with them, when their suburban illusion is completely broken, it's that much more satisfying. I do believe we shall all remain here in Tranquility Lane for a very long time. A very long time indeed. He's torturing these people. Doing things to them, like killing them and like turning them against each other. So, and that's what he has you do during this quest. So you start out by making Timmy Nussbaum cry. And then you get a couple to break up and potentially murder each other. And then you kill somebody, and then you end up killing everybody. It's because he can just bring the people back to life. No matter how many times they die in the simulation, he can just bring them back to life again and put them through the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, they don't age and they don't die. The Tranquility Lounge somehow keeps them all alive, even though it's been 200 years. But are they really living? There's no way out of the simulation. Braun has no intention of ever freeing them. There's only one way to free them from their captivity. Go to here and go to Access Chinese Invasion Program. Failsafe program documentation. Dr. Braun, this is the revised code for the military training program you expressed interest in. I'm not sure exactly what you want with it, and again, I stress this program was never designed to be run with civilian equipment. Frankly, I don't expect any system you have access to can even run it, but if you can run this program with the failsafe off, as requested, your real-world test subjects will die if killed in the simulation. It goes without saying that officially, I denied your request. General Constance Chase. That man should have been in prison for war crimes. Dr. Braun, entry, failsafe. There are days I consider finally pulling the plug, as it were, and putting a permanent end to both the simulation and my life. That is the reason I requested installation of General Chase's Chinese invasion program, after all. By disabling the safety protocols, I have ensured that each subject in Vault 112 will physically die if their in-simulation avatars are killed. Real-world death, end of simulation, the perfect failsafe. At least it would have been, if not for my own misjudgment. I knew, when the simulation first went online, that the secondary safeties, those established for all Vault Tech and military personnel, would prevent my own real-world demise in the event of a failsafe execution. In the end, I would kill the subjects and save myself. I wouldn't want it any other way, or so I thought. It's true that the failsafe would scare the living hell out of every resident in the Tranquility Lane and lead to their brutal deaths, but then what about me? I have no ability to disable my own safety from within the simulation, and any other avatars I could create would be driven by the simulation's AI routines, not actually living, thinking human subjects. Where's the fun in tormenting a machine? And so the release of the real-world subjects is more than they deserve, more than I could bear. They'd be dead, and I'd be left here in Tranquility Lane, alone and tragically bored for all eternity. I can think of nothing more unacceptable. I can't think of a better punishment for you, Braun. And you gain a huge amount of karma for doing this, by the way. Even though it means everybody dies. Sorry, I just can't bring the people of Tranquility Lane.
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything! Everything!
Because, I'm not a subject, so my identity is not logged into their systems, so it's not targeting me or my father, so. Because neither of us are supposed to be here. I'm calling the shots now.
No, I am the creator of this world.
Feels so lost. So all alone.
I came here from my father.
He's
now where
been
is
right
he?
here the whole time. And you were too dense to figure it out.
The dog, you see.
Man's best friend. But now you've taken all my friends from me.
My father's okay. I can get him
Yes,
back.
I'm sure he's fine. No doubt when you leave the simulation, he'll be waiting for you.
But there's no one waiting for me.
So I'm free
Isn't
to
it
leave.
obvious? You've run the failsafe, disrupted everything. I have no power over you.
There's the door. Go. Run along now.
So long, Betty. Good riddance.
Hello, man.
There he
You
is.
saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. Oh, it's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
I came here to find you. What are you doing here? You could have been killed. I came
Well,
here to find
I'm
you.
glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for Brawn, or I might have fared better.
Good thing I showed up
It
to save you.
certainly is. It's nice to feel that I'm on two legs again. And thanks to Dr. Braun, I know that Project Purity isn't lost after all. I was
What did you
right
learn?
about Braun. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. But it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a Gek, we can make Project Purity work.
So you're going back to
Yes.
Rivet City right now?
What I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago. I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates.
Okay, let's head to Rivet City.
That's my girl. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
Let's see. Can
Of
we talk
course,
for a
honey.
moment?
What's on your mind?
And level up too. Can't we just go back to the vault? No, I know we can't do that. How could you leave me like that? What the hell
I
were
wanted you to
thinking?
be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
Would you put yourself at risk like this? You have some sort of death wish. It's about Mom. Are you trying to so hard because of what happened
Oh,
to
my
her?
child. If only you could have known how much it meant to her. She believed in the work we were doing and was so determined to see it through. She gave up so much for this project. We all did. And I don't want that to have been for nothing.
I think I
So
understand.
am I, my love. While this isn't what I had in mind, it's good to have you with me. It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work. In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on. When we couldn't produce any significant results, progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over. I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much. Be careful, sweetie.
Okay, and so we just leveled up. Let's go ahead and push this to 60. We have 8 more points to assign. Push repair up to 70. We've already got medicine at 72. Science at 72. Let's push repair up to 70. Okay, and we should now be able to take Pyromaniac. 50% damage with fire-based weapons like the shish kebab. We can also get Robotics Expert, Life Giver for 30 extra hit points. 20% bonus when using stim packs. That's useful. We can also get Cannibal too, but I'm not gonna get that. So, yeah, go ahead and grab Pyromaniac. All right, what's the damage of the shish kebab up to now? 49. That's a significant damage boost. We were at 33. That's a 16 damage increase from one perk. Now, we could walk with Dad all the way to Rivet City. That's not advisable. Dad's immortal, he will not die, but he can be knocked out, and it can take him forever to get to Rivet City if you just walk there with him. It's better if we just travel to Rivet City and then wait for him there, and he will eventually catch up. So, because he actually goes over land the entire way. But, you know, if you want to, you can go on this big epic adventure with your dad from Cassidy's garage all the way to Rivet City. I have done that before just because I could. I don't recommend it, but if you ever play Fallout 3, I recommend doing it at least once so you have the experience. And I have to.
Welcome to Rivet City.
Evening.
Hey there.
This is the Muddy Rudder.
Hey.
Here, see, now he's caught up with us.
I told you it would work, Madison. Now I can prove it.
James, you're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one. And we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a Gek. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
You know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James. When this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again.
Did you need something?
Hello, honey. We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek.
Won't that be
Probably,
dangerous?
but we have to try, don't we? It's too important for the people of the wasteland to let fear stop us now. We need to get moving right away. Are you coming with us? That's my girl. It'll be good to work side by side with you, honey.
Alright, now, it's actually kind of questionable if I want to proceed any further with the main quest right now, because to do so was going to trigger a very specific event. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off and do some side quests for a bit, and then we'll come back to the main quest a little bit later when we're more ready to do so. So, is this the way out? No, that goes to the market, and the market's currently closed.
Good to see you. Did you need something?
Hello, honey.
This probably leads to this. That's the marketplace. Oh, no, stair.
Did you need something?
Is everything all right?
Rivet City, here we go.
Did you need something?
How did she get so far ahead of me? Wait, what? Okay, that's not Dr. Lee.
Yes?
No, it's Janice. Alright, so let's see. I think it's time to finally stop messing around. It's time to proceed with the next stage of the Wasteland Survivor's Guide. Well, hello, Meyerlark. Why don't we test this new flamey sword on you, shall we? Well, don't need to use... Alright, I'm going to drop a save because I think this is the quick entrance where you can sneak in, plant it, and get out, but I'm going to drop a save just in case. There may be a better entrance, then I may want to come back and take that route instead. I have a stealth boy if needed. That increases my stealth by 100. just figure out exactly where I'm supposed to go. Hold on. Huh. So if I'd actually known about that, I could have come in here and actually wiped them out before the quest started, or picking up the quest, and it wouldn't have counted against me. That sucks. There's supposed to be an easy way to do this. Well, this is why we dropped a save, so I'm going to use Stealth Boy. See, sneak plus 100. I should now be able to sneak through. Okay. Yeah, I had to burn a Stealth Boy, but you know what? It's fine.
You want something?
May as well go and take a nap since I can't return in the quest to Moira until morning, so.
I hope things are going well for you today, madam.
I hope things are going well for you today, madam. I've got 2 quantums in here. And a further 2 in here, so that's 4 of 30.
Good morning, madam. What can I do for you? Certainly, madam. Certainly. Certainly. Certainly.
There we go. Got some purified water to add to the stash, so that way if somebody asks me for water again, I can get them purified water instead of dirty water.
Here. You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you.
Oh, thank you.
Bless you.
See, this is what pays off being a good person.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king or priests? Or some sort of scaly community center? I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
So let's see. We can say intelligence. They are descended from the local crabs that call them Scalia, Serrata, Horrendius. They don't seem to fight each other, so no struggle for leadership.
Oh, really? Maybe their leader figures are bred, sort of like ant queens. I wonder if relocating a Mirelurk king would prompt the others to move. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future. Oh, you. Of course we are. And I think I'm really capturing that snide wit of yours. So for all your snippiness, I think it'll help with the book. Still, I can put up with plenty of your little jabs, as long as the research is good. And yes, you'll still get paid. Here, nothing says loving like big boxes of ammunition, right? Now, on to the next chapter.
I am ready to start researching the last
The last
chapter.
chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
I'm going to say the library.
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor
that's not the
settlement
one I wanted to
around.
select.
But
Whoops.
no one here. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching.
Let's see. I don't think I want to do that
Okay,
one just
I suppose we can put that one off for a bit.
Let's see. I'll check out the library.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the
Probably
old
not.
world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity. Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. Unless it's a steaming pile of slag, I'd say yes. Absolutely. Good hunting. Good luck with that research.
Huh? Yeah, what is it? I sure am. Well, all right. Let me count out your caps. Well, back to work.
Okay, and let's see. Before we go to the library, I gotta go pick something up from the house. Yep, it's those, I've been saving up those, pre-war books this entire time. Only £7? Put some of this stuff up in the fridge. I had clean water. Why did it default to the dirty water? I'm gonna put the dirty water away. There we go. So we're going to want to go to the Arlington Library. So the best place to go to that would probably be the Riverboat Landing and head up. But we're going to go ahead and take a little hop over to Fort Independence real quick.
Well, look who it is. What have you got for us today? Let's see what you've got. It's practically junk, but we can get some use out of it. How'd you like your payment? Here, everyone's favorite. What would we do without them? Okay then. Bye.
And they're killing my Lux right and left over here. Dude, just door to sewer. Okay. The hell? Talon cut mercenaries! They've got a sentry bot? I'm about to die. Yep. I wasn't expecting Talon Company mercenaries all over the place, but now I will be, if they're there. They may not be there this time when I travel there. They might be upset because I'm wearing their combat armor. Yep. Nope. Really? You shot a missile at our feet? Idiot.
Keep firing!
fired a missile... The thing is, if I had fired a missile straight down like that, we both would have died. But when he does it, like, only I die. or only I take damage. Because he was, like, almost dead, and he didn't die. Okay. We're just gonna have to keep trying this until we get it, unfortunately. I do have explosives at 60 now. Ah, come on! How the hell did that happen? I had good health left. I was gonna pull out the missile launcher and shoot him with it. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. I don't have any psycho. Idiot. I'm literally right next to you. Okay, it's the frickin' sentry bot that's tearing me to pieces. I'm just gonna have to die. Okay. There's too many of them. I can't do that. When in doubt, stealth suit out. Hopefully I have enough sneak to get inside the library. Because if I can get inside the library, the Brotherhood of Steel will help me out. They can't possibly know I'm here. I'm invisible, I'm against the wall. I'm moving pretty slow. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to invest some more points in stealth, I guess, because sometimes we're going to need to be able to sneak our way out of encounters like this. There's no way he can see me.
Aha!
Nope, apparently he can see me. It's fine. That's up to 22 now. Nice. Fortunately, that's taken a little bit of a hit, but it's fine. I'll repair it next time we're at a shop. Drop a quick save. Okay, I think we might be past them. I feel bad not fighting those guys, but, like, I don't know what else I can do. What's up at my damage resistance at now? 37.
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately.
Well, calm down. I'm
You're
just
awfully
exploring this
brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins?
I'm searching for
It
records
seems
from the
that
library.
we have similar goals in mind. It's rare to meet someone who has proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested.
I'm interested in this.
Good.
Tell me more.
My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives at the Citadel. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived, but finding a book in these ruins is difficult. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins, and I'd still never come close to recovering every book that remains undamaged. Precisely. The collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon. So, return here with any books that you find in good condition. I will compensate you for every volume that you bring me. Think on it, and return when you have books to offer me.
I found a Brotherhood holotag. What should I
Talk
do
to Scribe
with it?
Jameson. She's our keeper of the scrolls. She will want to know what you have found. She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them in A-Ring, near the Great Hall.
I have pre-war books for
Excellent.
you.
How many are you willing to trade? Very well. Here is your reward.
300 bottle
Use
caps.
it well, and return with more books when you can. You have no such thing. The front desk computer has access to the card catalogs, but it appears that it's lost the connection to the main archives. Here's the password. Now, you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have to do that without me. I'm a scholar, not a fighter. We have set up this area as a forward operations center for our project. The books we collect can be recorded with the computer systems here. We then ship them, under escort, back to the Citadel for transcribing into the archives there. Books represent the collected knowledge of the world before. Everything from a child's storybook to a detailed technical guide has value. By assembling and recording this knowledge, we scribes can analyze it and use it to further the goals of the Brotherhood. Whatever our elder decides that those goals are, that is. It is not my place to criticize Elder Lyons. All I will say to an outsider is that he is not a traditionalist. That is all. Of course.
Alright. It is time for my bathroom break, so I will be right back, and then we will continue with the with going through the library. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I have returned. Let's get back to it. First thing we should do before we actually go into the library, come over here to the check-in terminal. We're going to access cart catalog. Alright, so that is enough to return to Moira, but we're not going to stop there. Of course we're not. We want the best oh, hold on, I'm not going to waste shish kebab on that. Let's use this police baton. If you go on the other hand. Forgot about the pitching machine. Didn't get lucky that time and pull a quantum from the machine, but you know, sometimes you don't.
Time to tear you apart!
Okay. We used up way too much of the shish kebab, or the ripper on that. Whoops, hold on. We went overboard there with the... I have to be more selective in what I pick up now, unfortunately. Is there a mattress? Guess it wasn't. Yeah, I have a stim pack and a drink of water. Guess you technically could drink out of that toilet too. I would not recommend it. No, that sink is the better one to drink out of. If you're gonna have to drink out of anything, drink out of this sink here. Top up your HP. There is a mattress, but it's not usable. Okay, we've got frag grenades. Oh, Brotherhood. Turrets. Oh, and a pre-war book. Sweet, that's 100 caps. Take your ammo. And your grenade. And giblets. Finding a lot of vending machines.
I'm gonna tear you up. Big ass. Tear you apart. Down apart. Still meat.
Okay. Missiles are highly valuable. There we go. Phew. Now we just got a GTFO, because, and we'll sell the pre-war books that we picked up on the way out.
I'm gonna tear you up. Yeah. Tear 'em apart. Die, die, die! Ah! Oh!
Good job, guys. Oh, hey, look. Another 100 caps. I need to find my way out of here. Here we go. No, 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 no. I'm not dying to a rad squirt or rad roach. Just get a little drink of water. It's the library media archive. That's where we just came from. I like how some of the raiders are better dressed after you kill them and take their stuff than they were before you killed them. Here we go. I would not go in there. It's a war zone, my friends. Scribe Yearling.
Good to see you.
You honor
can
us
you
with
move?
Welcome back. Have you been successful in your search for books?
Let's see.
Excellent. Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well and return with more books when you can. Of course.
Okay, so that's 300 more caps and 33 experience. Back to Megaton.
Hello.
We'll have a nice little haul when I sell the weapons and ammo that I picked up from that run.
It appears you've been wounded, madam. May I suggest?
I need 1 more hour to sleep.
Medical attention as soon as possible. Welcome home, madam.
Back on my feet.
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have this. I hope it helps keep you safe. Bless you.
What you give me? Come on. Stim pack. Oh, she gave me a stim pack. That's very nice.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Is it
I'm
there?
back, Moira.
Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some?
The library's still standing, and I've got the archives right here.
Really? A whole library's worth of data? Right there? Oh, that's great news. So, what did you find? Tell me about it.
Now you can protect and catalog all the information it
Does it
once
mean
held.
that it'll be a guard catalog? You see, because... Oh, never mind. You'd have laughed if you knew the words.
I'm sorry, I
guard
missed that, Joe.
catalog.
What was that in reaction
I
to?
wonder if there'll be one down there once I tell the world about it. Oh, and here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books. I want to find out the history of how a successful settlement like Rivet City got started. I've also got to do a section on working with old computer electronics. So there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be? Don't be so sure. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor settlement around. But no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching. Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
If you've got the cap.
guess my my armor's still in good shape, I guess, because I repaired it with another set of combat armor, so. Oh gosh. Look, guess what we can finally do, Joe? You know, carrying around the super sludge is not really doing me any favors. I should definitely put that on sometimes when, you know, when I'm sneaking. +5 to sneak might be helpful. Shady hat. I said I would get this, so we're gonna do it now. You know what?
Good hunting. Good luck with that research.
Okay. Yeah, look at that. I can repair my armor better than Moira can. So, as long as I buy another set of combat armor and repair it up, I can keep it above what Moira can even repair it. So, that's good news. Well, if we're going inside, we may as well put on the sexy sleepwear and the eyeglasses. Take off the combat helmet. And probably take off the shish kebab, too. Alright, here we go. Welcome to the Love Machine. Yep, now our bed is down here in the center of the floor, right above the two people having intercourse, or right below the two people having intercourse. There's all these bright fairy lights everywhere. It's all pinkish and stuff. You also get some free clothing now too that they're added in from you buying the pack. So quite a few actually. Oh, tinted reading glasses, sunglasses, tortoiseshell glasses, a pre-war hat. Was this chair here before? I don't remember. Yeah, we have this nice little heart bed in the center of the floor.
It's good to see you alive and well, madam. Well, it's good to see you anyway.
I don't think that line congressional style was here before. So, we can sleep up here still too, but why would I ever want to sleep up here now that I can sleep downstairs in the giant heart-shaped bed? I don't know what this room's... Oh, there's all this jet and... Oh, okay, this is like the party room, okay. in miniature, Also, yeah, no, they're both female. Okay. I have 2 line congressional styles. Let's use both of those to increase my speech by 1 point each. Might as well grab that for energy weapons to increase by 1.
Welcome home, madam.
Thank you. Just have a sleep in my giant heart-shaped bed. Okay. What happens inside my Megaton house stays in my... And actually, it looks a lot better because you can actually buy that same theme for the room that you get in Tenpenny Tower. It looks a lot better in that room, if I'm being honest with you. Alright, it's Rivet City. I guess I have to talk to somebody over here first? Hold on, which quest is active? Learn the history of Rivet City. Let's me talk to somebody over here. Who's it trying to get me to talk to? Oh, hey, look, it's a caravan. I should see who that is.
Hey.
Ah, welcome,
it's Doc Hall.
weary traveler.
You look like a traveler in need of relaxation and the finest of chemical assistance. Well, wander no more, my good friend, for I am Doc Hoff, procurer of the finest of medical goods and chemical assistance. Now, how may I help you?
He can also repair stuff too.
Tell me what you need, and maybe I've got.
He also sells food too, and food and drink, in addition to stim packs and medics and other forms of refined punka fruit. That's weird that he has that on his inventory.
Cheers, pal. Watch yourself out there.
Hello?
I can't take it anymore. Can you help me? I need water. Purified water, please. You mean you don't want anything for it? I don't have any caps or anything. I can just have it for free? Really? Seriously? My God. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this.
I don't know why it's pointing over there. Why is there blood over there?
Hey.
Stay chill, dude.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I think I've seen you in here before. When you're ready to buy, just let me know.
You're on the city
Dr.
council?
Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes. Don't want to get mixed up in politics, eh? Don't blame you.
Could I ask you about Rivet City's
Why, I
history?
practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave?
It makes sense. It explains why you're on the
Precisely.
council.
After sponsoring the settlement and organizing the city council, I took my rightful place at its head. Oh, of course, we're all equals there. People would complain if we didn't at least say that. But you and I know better, don't we? Come back soon.
All right, let's talk around some other people. So we know that the chief guard Harkness is on
there
the
a
council.
problem?
So let's talk to him as well. Let's see. I've heard you're some sort of you're on some sort of city
Bannon
council.
and Dr. Lee and I all meet on Monday mornings to talk about citywide issues. It's pretty informal. The council doesn't have much real power.
Let's see. What do you know about Rivet City's
I don't
history?
exactly have time to worry about the history around here, now do I? I've got to worry about what's happening on it now. She's one of the members of the council. Runs the science lab here. Don't bother her unless it's important. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship. Carry on, then.
I'm trying to figure out who the other person I can talk to is, because there's another person you can talk to who will point you in the correct direction. I can't pass the...
If you want any of this shit, just say so. Otherwise, keep your fingers the hell away from the triggers. I don't want no accidents. History? Fuck if I know. Hell, fuck if I care. Come back soon. We always got a lot of ammo in stock.
Welcome to Flank and Shrapnel. Best goddamn weapons anywhere.
Can you spare it? This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know if you want anything. To buy, that is. Well, I don't really know, to tell the truth. How does any city get started, really? But I've heard Bannon talk about how he was responsible for its success. So I'd ask him about it. I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Not for a drink?
Actually, I think I know where I need to go.
Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order? I heard the place was settled by mercenaries who used to scavenge DC, but I don't really know. Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
I bet I could talk to Dr. Lee about it, actually. Let me go see if I can catch up with Dr. Lee real quick.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Hello.
Dr. Lee.
I don't know if I like this.
You're not Dr. Lee.
Later.
Thing all right?
She's so mean.
Good to see you.
You're not Dr. Lee.
Did you need something?
You're not Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Dr. Lee.
I have faith in your father. With the knowledge he's gained, we stand a better chance than we ever have. Farewell.
Yes?
Well, that's not what I was hoping for. See. I think the person in the hotel might be able to tell me, so let's go to the hotel in the midship.
Hello.
Hey there.
I
Father
am Father
Clifford. Maybe you
Clifford
can
of St.
help me.
Monica's Church.
Who is St.
She
Monica?
is the patron saint of lost children, very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her. If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come.
I'd like to make a donation. You're a priest?
Yes, my flock is all of Rivet City. You should come to services this Sunday. I'll be telling the tale of St. Monica.
Do you know, what do you know about Rivet City's history?
It's not the past of the city that I dwell upon, but the future of its inhabitants. But if you're interested, I believe Miss Weatherly or Mr. Bannon would be glad to speak with you on the subject.
Miss Weatherly, that's the person.
St. Monica bless you.
And she is the one who runs the hotel, so we have to go to Weatherly's hotel. So, St. Monica's Church, Capital Preservation Society, Science Lab. That's the Science Lab. Marketplace Science Lab.
Yes.
Oh! It's Abraham Lincoln. Well, why don't we pick up this quest? By the way, Joe, you might recognize one of these documents. That's the Declaration of Independence. Okay, one of these documents is supposed to be the Magna Carta, I think. I can't remember which one's supposed to be. Maybe I'm misremembering. But one of the documents you can get and actually put up here is the Magna Carta. Don't know what it's doing in America, but you know. Wait, where did he go? What time is it? It's only 4 in the afternoon.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Yes, it's an interesting collection indeed.
A fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
Alright, I'll bite. Which
In
document's missing?
1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
You want me to retrieve the declaration? All you have to do is ask.
Would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here.
Okay.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
Can you show me how to get to the National Archives
In
on
the
my map?
DC ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
Let's see. Do you know the history
It's
of Rivet
funny
City?
now that you ask. I can tell you all about the capital, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself. I can't see how important it is compared to the capital's history, but maybe Bannon might know something. He's in the governing council, after all. I hope next time I see you, the Declaration will be in hand.
It seems a little, what's the term I'm looking for? A little, seems a little strange for a history buff to not know the history of the place he's living in, but, you know, not his type of history, I suppose.
Dr. Lee and her staff left to go get Project Purity running.
Really?
Interesting.
It's ready? That's great news. I hope there aren't any problems at the Jefferson Memorial.
I never expected it to happen in my lifetime. I can hardly wait to taste clean water. Hey there.
Okay, this is the church. What day of the week is it? Wednesday, okay. Trying to find my way to the hotel. It's the science lab.
Any trouble in this area?
Why are there no signs that lead to the hotel? Oh, there's actually a cot I can take a nap on.
Overslept. Angela wouldn't be happy about that. Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
Oh, there it is, the Waverly Hotel.
Hey. Saint Monica bless you.
So I go up, okay. Right, it's on the upper deck.
You
Here we go.
So tough.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel. I'm your hostess, Vera Weatherly.
Let's see.
Well, I could tell you all about my hotel, but I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet City itself got started. I mean, you hear rumors and you make guesses, but I really couldn't say I know for sure, and I'd hate to lead you down the wrong path. Actually, now that you mention it, Seagrave may know more about it. He's been here since he was just a boy, and I can't imagine anyone knows this ship better than he does. Only 120 caps. You won't get a better deal than that.
Yeah, I have a room.
Farewell.
Like, I don't know why the rooms are so expensive. It's kind of silly, actually. Like, the inn rooms in,
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
The inn rooms in Skyrim are so affordable by comparison, and the inn rooms in this game are just so expensive.
Hello!
Clifford. Goes to the midship deck. This goes outside to Rivet City. Okay.
Hello?
Okay, that's not quite where I wanted to go. We need to find Seagrave Holmes. I think I saw his door. Didn't we see it down by the Preservation Society?
Good to see you.
Yes, miss.
That's the science lab.
Is that yours?
Ah, here we go. So, why don't we wait 3 hours and see if we can catch Seagrave Holmes on his way to his room?
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any? Hey.
Hey there. Don't mind me.
Any trouble in this area?
I could definitely have you, definitely stand to have you leave. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I appreciate your comment. Fallout 3 is really great. I mean, I prefer Fallout New Vegas, but it's still a great game. Even if I do rage at it sometimes. Okay, let's take a look and see. So we got several that are ING at the end. Quite a bit of them are ING at the end. So I'm pretty sure that ING is the correct ending. Receiving is very close. See if I can reset our tries. Nope. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to reset our tries after all. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so receiving is 5 out of 9. So requiring? Nope, requiring is also really close. Guarding? There we go. Favorite in-game mechanic? For Fallout 3, that's an interesting question. I think I like the way that it lets you take some of like what's usually like junk, like pre-war books, scrap metal, and stuff, and like turn it into stuff you can use, or take things that you can't use, and like for like laser weapons. Yeah, and turn them into the outcast. Well, that didn't help out at all, and I lost some karma for doing it. So I'm going to revert save because I did absolutely nothing. There's no reason to do that. Okay. I didn't want to do this, but we're just going to sequence break it. Because I know where we're supposed to go. I was trying to find it the old-fashioned way, but I just can't seem to find it. So, and I can't pass the speech check to to get past it because my speech is absolutely terrible. We're just going to sequence break. Yeah, I don't agree with the slavers. So, but you know, to each their own. So if that's the way you play, it's the way you play. But I can't. I don't know. My power fantasy is being able to help people. So, like, I can't play an evil character. Find the right spot over here. Well, let's start with the fact that turning people into slaves is immoral. Like, okay, let's say someone grabbed your, let's say that they came up to your character, grabbed them, and then forced them to, like, would your character not take offense to being forced into servitude? Or would your character be like, oh, well, okay, I got caught, fair enough. I like to live under the model of do unto others as you would have done unto yourself. So if you're going to turn people into slaves, you know, you should be ready for yourself to be treated the same way. Unfortunately, it's a game, and there's not any real consequences for your actions other than losing karma. So now, if they had like, and that's I'm kind of hopeful for Starfield, and I'm kind of hoping that Starfield will fight back and enslave them instead. Survival of the fittest. Yeah, I can't get behind that personally. But that's if that's your way, that's your way. My way is different. So you know, that's the way it is. Like, okay, so we come in here. Very hard. I can't go in there. Oof. Oh, that's the back. That's the back way out. That's why it's not. Where do I find that? There's an entrance, like a hidden entrance, somewhere over here. Oh, right here. Yes, karma. Oh dear, I'm about to drown. Shoot, I'm about to drown, I'm about to drown, I'm about to drown. Sorry, I got distracted looking at the screen. Okay, so the way karma works, so if you have too much, if you're considered to be a good character, random settlers and wastelanders will run up to you and give you stuff. Like they'll give you caps, they'll give you stim packs, they'll give you ammo. They basically reward you for being a good person and helping people. If you're however, the bad guys hire mercenaries to kill you. Like, you know, those Talon Company mercenaries that were giving me the business earlier? Those people are sent after me because I have good karma. Now, if you have evil karma, people will be less cooperative with you. They don't want to help you, so you know you may have they'll refuse to like help you with certain things of quest. The slavers will give you stuff. So like if you meet the slavers at Paradise Falls, they'll give you things. Also, there a group called the Regulators will come after you, and the Regulators are just as bad as the Talon Company mercenaries. So, in my opinion, it's better to be a good character than a bad character. But I know a lot of people try to keep neutral karma, because neutral karma means that they're not attacked by any of the two sides. So. I'm about to drown again. I shouldn't have come outside. I should have just stayed in there and... Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna have to revert. I don't know if reverting's gonna help is the problem. Alright, we need more health. This might have to wait, honestly. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this right now.
Hey, friend.
Yeah, see how they address me as friend, and sometimes they'll just run up to me and give me stuff. Like, that's because I have good karma. I'm a good person. So actually, I think I have very good karma. Yep, I'm considered a paladin because I have very good karma. See, look, and there they are waiting for me again.
You're looking to trade, stranger? Check out.
No, okay. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So. Okay. All right. So this time, we're just, if I can't make it, I'm just gonna let myself drown, so that way I start with full health again, and eventually I will make it to. I'll figure it out. So. It's not like this is Fallout New Vegas when I can get the rebreather and I can breathe underwater, which would be really nice. And it's not like it's Skyrim where I play as an Argonian who can breathe underwater. I'm gonna get to right here. Got that door open. Let's go out and get our... Nope, we're just gonna drown. I was hoping I would be able to open the door and swim back out before I drown, but... There has to be a place where I can get air. Has to be. Okay, here we go. And there are mirelurks in here. Oh, that's a hunter. Oh, gracious. How do I keep missing? 95% chance. My foot. I need that paint gun too, actually, come to think of it. Let's see if I'm going to build the, okay. Ah, you gotta be kidding me! Forgot about that. Okay, that's the door that goes out to Rivet City. Okay. That's a trap. It's a little Mirelurk. Okay, this room is just full of traps. You see that terminal? You see how it has a thing sticking out of it? Oh, that's a trap. Pinkerton, you asshole.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
Let's see, what kind of work do you do here? Tell me
What?
This history.
I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going.
But you've been here so long, you must have something.
I know lots of things, but you've got no idea about most of them. Now, get going before I stop talking and start shooting. The secret kind. Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert, and I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find. I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed. What a bunch of morons. They can't even clean some water. I live here. It's where I do my work, and it's far away from Dr. Lee and all those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past my defenses, which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me. So I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything. What? Like I care what you savages read. Shove off and leave an old man to rest in peace. Don't let your guard down.
Well, Drat, I thought I could just come here and talk to him about it. Hold on, we're gonna have to look into this. Because I really need to get this. Ooh, he's got a motorcycle. Oh, he's got two of the pieces right there. He's got a Dean Electronics for repair as well. Good gracious, he's got all kinds of neat stuff. Sensor modules and... Okay, no, I have to find Seagrave Holmes, which is not easy. Hopefully, I don't have to go back through that. I'm gonna find my way out now. I was hoping I wouldn't have to look for him because I have no idea where he is.
Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
To be fair, you have a problem with most people just by saying hello. I guess I'm gonna have to come back through the water way. Is there a key to this door? There's supposed to be a power switch that I can use to... oh, right here. Oh, there we go. And of course... Well, I'm trying to look things up. My computer's just like, hey, you know what? We're going to play this video. I was like, no, I don't want you to play this video. I want to look things up. Okay, he's in the marketplace. I probably should pop a right away. Because I'm apparently running around with radiation sickness.
Hey there, miss. Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
Well, take a look
Oh,
around.
there he is.
I got all kinds of stuff in here.
Let's see. What do you know about the android from the Commonwealth?
Some dang fool was selling android recordings. I was just as big a fool for buying one. Here, have mine. Nothing but a damn hoax anyway. Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb, but I never really cared about the politics. Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton, and he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. We always thought he was crazy for keeping stuff there. Might have kept a couple records down there, I guess. Careful, though. Ship's a bit treacherous down there in her belly. She did? Well, I suppose I've picked up a lot over the years. I mean, no one's spent more time tinkering on this old girl than I have. Oh, Rivet City, I mean. Not Vera. I mean, Vera's not old. And I haven't tinkered on her, obviously. Not that I wouldn't. I mean, no. Anyway, you might find some clues in Pinkerton's place, in the broken-off bow. He was around before me and used to store stuff there before he left. Oh, right. I sort of lose track of time talking about the old girl. See you later.
This here is Flak and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here. No problem at all. Need to do something.
Actually, I need to sell you some stuff. Sell you 2 combat shotguns and a scope 44 Magnum. Oh.
Another satisfied. If you need more ammo, this is where to get it. Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
And I missed the Aqua Girl perk from Fallout 4 that makes it so you don't take radiation from water. We're back! Or I'm back. We could be a little more willing to talk this time.
Stay sharp. They're everywhere. What? I have better things. Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight. For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck. About 40 years ago.
Naval Research
We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton. That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious backbiters like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell if I'm leaving the city I made great.
What do you know about Project
Who cares? It's some hydroponics pipe dream that Lee's been working on forever. Waste of time and effort, I say. Apparently, though, my teams cared more about it than they did about little things like defense systems or making this ship float again. Treacherous bastards, all of them. Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place. Don't let your guard down.
Can we listen to it? No.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case, because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
Great, well, let's return to Moira.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
Let's see, after a lot of searching, I've got the real history of Rivet City.
Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it.
Let's see. They cleared out the Mirelurks and science folks, and the rest moved in. It began as a
I'll bet they used some sort of chemical device to drive off the Mirelurks. Or a sonic device. Anyway, I guess it worked pretty well. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these. The next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future. It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this bit of electronics from the Robco factory. If there's a way to reactivate and control the robots there, it'd make for a good example of harnessing the past's technology for the book.
Just go and connect the widget to the mainframe.
Yeah,
I can do that.
You should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there.
Let's see. I've been thinking about your experiments. Can I ask you something personal?
I'm flattered. What would you like to know?
Let's see.
In the
How's the
last
book
stretch now, the last chapter is going to be called Revive. It's all about how we can rebuild society and humanity, learning how to use old tech, preserving knowledge, building communities, and so on. It's a little ambitious, yeah, but why aim low, right? Unless it's a steaming pile of slag, I'd say yes.
Kebab.
Some say it was all a hoax, but it's real. Here, check out this holotape I found. That Commonwealth robot was real.
Oh, I didn't know Moira had that option. That's cool. Let's see.
Sure thing.
Trying to see if I have anything that I need to sell off. Oh, I definitely should have put this on before I went in the frickin' water. Whoops. Just got a lawnmower blade. I'll take one of those.
Good hunting. Keep up the great research, super assistant.
Alright, let's go and power sleep off this damage. Also, while I'm thinking about it, stop in at the clinic and get my
Here.
get my rads healed.
You've done so much for us. I want you to have this. It's all I have to offer you. Certainly.
Certainly, thank
It's
you.
the least I could do after all you've done.
Those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the word.
That's Mr. Burke's house.
For
That's not
this
the clinic.
ancient weapon of war is our salvation. It is the
Oh,
very
here's the
symbol
clinic.
of Adam's
It's unfortunate that he's kind of an
For
asshole.
Christ's sake, you don't look sick, and you sure as hell don't look dead. So why are you bothering me?
Here's 100 cats with a locale of a lipo.
Probably down at Rivet City. Anything that has any use out here, they snatch up for themselves. That damn Pinkerton don't share nothing.
Looks like we're going back to Pinkerton.
Sure
Can you heal my radiation?
Quick and easy. Only 100 caps. And a quick shot. All done. Try not to hurt yourself.
I should be confronted by a railroad agent soon. Like, the railroad agent, hey, censor people, we can't,
There shall
like,
be no tears.
you can't
no
sell them in
sorrows,
slavery. It's
no
like,
suffering.
that's not the way out.
Pain and hardships of this world.
Oh, here we go. Now I'm
Yea,
oriented.
your suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be.
Alright, let's hop back over to Pinkerton and talk to him again. We'll just go over to Jefferson Memorial, then go from there. Giblets.
Is everything all right?
You're gonna be waiting for a little bit, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get some of the side quests done.
You've been rather busy lately.
There you are.
Asking questions, investigating. So is that it? You're some kind of investigator? A detective for hire? Or do you have some kind of personal grudge against an innocent android who simply wants to be left alone? Please tell me. I'd really like to know.
I think you're confusing some. Look, whatever's missing android is, I just want to help.
Well, if that's
okay?
true, then the first thing you need to do is halt your investigation. No more questions. No more searching. The movement I'm involved with, we help his kind escape their Commonwealth-imposed slavery. We help them disappear. You understand?
Let's see, what would that have to... What would you
really
have
want
me do?
help? Take this. It's an internal component from the very android you're searching for. Don't ask how I obtained it. Present it to Dr. Zimmer in Rivet City. Tell him the android is dead, and that was on the corpse. He'll believe you. Do that, and Zimmer will go back to the Commonwealth and leave that poor soul alone. Do that, and you'll have saved a man's life.
Anything else I should know?
Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man. He looks human, he acts human, he believes he is human. But even if he's not, even if he's a machine, he's capable of rational thought and emotion. So you see, his soul is as human as yours or mine. This person, and he is a person, deserves a chance at freedom. Please, if there's a shred of decency in you, don't take that away from him.
What's this movement
We
you
call
mentioned?
ourselves the Railroad. Our mission is the rescue and salvation of synthetic humanoids. Androids, as they're more commonly known.
What about human slaves? Do you try to help them
Yes,
too?
if we are able. But there are others in the wasteland who assist in the plight of human slaves. Our android brethren have only us. Tell you what. You deliver that component to Zimmer and tell him the android is dead, and you can consider yourself a member in good standing.
All right.
You know what you need to do.
So what do you think, Joe? Should we give the android component to Zimmer, or should we proceed further and see if we can't find a creative and fun way to have Zimmer meet his end? Alright, well, let's get rid of Zimmer, then. I think Zimmer's overstayed his welcome anyways. Oh hey, who's over here? Is it Crazy Wolfgang? I think it is.
Hey there.
Hey, it's Crazy Wolfgang, my friend. Zimmer should be in the science lab. Just...
Any trouble in this area?
Zimmer, I have some bad news for you, my
The
friend.
sooner you find my property, the sooner I can get out of this slum. Really, how do you people live like this?
The android is dead. See, here's an internal
What?
component.
Let me see that. This is a neuroservo, unique to the A321. And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it! I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland. Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day.
Here we go. Achievement unlocked, the replicated man. Now. Oh, they're gone.
Hey.
No, I don't know. Hey.
Oh, no, they're not gone. But we just went through a door, so... Zimmerman!
What the hell? Look what we have here. Where? What's the matter, huh?
Oh, nope. Apparently that was considered murder.
Hey.
Oh, no, that's just... Okay, let's just reload. Okay, well, we completed the replicated man, so wherever the synth is, he is safe. And actually, I can tell you where the synth was. Do you remember Chief Harkins, Joe, that we spoke to earlier in the episode? He's actually the synth, or maybe the synth? It's kind of complicated. So there's a video I can show you later where it goes into more detail whether Harkins actually was the synth or was pretending to be the synth. But the canonical ending for this quest is that Zimmer dies. At least we're pretty sure he never returns from his trip to the Commonwealth. He goes to the Commonwealth, or not Commonwealth. He goes to the Capital Wasteland and he never comes back. So he never returns to the Commonwealth. At least he hasn't as of the events of Fallout 4. So, we're pretty sure that canonically he's supposed to have died. Oh, that was not intentional. Let's see. We have 3 minutes left in the stream, so I'm actually going to end things off here. I'm going to go ahead and go back to Megaton. Next time, we are going to finish the Wasteland Survival Guide. And we're going to do a few other side quests throughout the Wasteland. Maybe we'll try Blood Ties again, but I definitely want to go to Canterbury Commons to do the Superhuman Gambit, and I want to go to Big Town and do Little Trouble in Big Town. So that will be next stream, I think. Hold on, wait. Harkins, yeah, or Harkness. Harkness. He's the chief of security. He's on the council. We talked to him earlier in the episode. Yeah, so next week we'll have a stream, but it will not be on the 11th like it's supposed to be, because just like this week wasn't on the 11th. But the reason why this one won't be on the 11th is because the 11th is actually the day we're going to be getting the Starfield Direct. So I will be watching the Starfield Direct. I will not be streaming that day. So we will be doing a stream probably on the 10th, or the 9th or the 10th, whichever one. But actually, come to think of it, I'm off work the 9th of June, so it'll probably be the 9th is when I do my stream. So we'll have the stream then. And then the week after... we have... okay, so we still have 2 more streams of Fallout 3 in June. So we have 2 more... so we have about 6 more hours of progress coming for Fallout 3. Starting on the 25th, of course, I will be streaming the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom for my PS5, and that will be streaming until we complete Necrom. And then, of course, we'll be back to Fallout until Starfield launches, in which case I will be doing Starfield until I have sufficiently finished Starfield to my purposes. But I want to thank you for watching if you did, and I hope you catch us next time as we play more of Fallout 3, and we finish the Wasteland Survival Guide. Thanks very much, and have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.